Hello everyone, this is N. Himarita from MSc CS third semester. My seminar topic on in network security on topic IP security overview. First of all, we know about what is IP security. IP security means IP Internet Protocol Security. Internet Protocol Security is an Internet Engineering Task Force is a standard set of protocols between two communication points across the IP network that provide data authentication, integrity, and confidentiality. Means Internet Protocol Security is an Internet Engineering Task Force, that is IETF. It is IP network security provides authentication, integrity, and confidentiality. That is CIA triad in unit 1 of chapter 1. We learned about CIA triad, that is it provides IP security. It also defines the encrypted, decrypted, and authenticated packets. The protocol needed for secure key exchange and key management are defined. In the IP security, secure key exchange and key management are defined in the IP security. Now the components of IP security. Encapsulating security payload, that is in short ESP. Authentication header, that is AH. Internet key exchange, that is IKE. Now the features of IP security. Authentication. IP security provides authentication of IP packets using digital signatures and shared secrets. This helps ensure that the packets are not tampered with or forged. Now the confidentiality. IP security provides confidentiality by encrypting IP packets, preventing eavesdropping on the network traffic. Integrity. IP security provides integrity by ensuring that IP packets have not been modified or corrupted during transmission. Key management. IP security provides key management services, including key exchange and key revocation, to ensure that cryptographic keys are securely managed. In the key management, cryptographic keys are securely managed. Tunneling. IP security supports tunneling, allowing IP packets to be encapsulated within another protocol, such as GRE, generic routing encapsulation, or L2TP, layer 2 tunneling protocol. Now flexibility. IP security can be configured to provide security for a wide range of network topologies, including point-to-point, site-to-site, and remote access connections. Now the interoperability. IP security is an open standard protocol, which means that it is supported by a wide range of vendors and can be used in heterogeneous environments. Now let's see about the IP security architecture. In IP security architecture, we have architecture. It is divided into ESP protocol and AH protocol. In before slide, these are the components of IP security. These are divided into this ESP protocol is derived encryption algorithm and AH protocol authentication algorithm. These are connected, ESP protocol and AH protocol are connected to DOI. This DOI leads to key management. Now let's learn about architecture. Now the architecture. Architecture of IP security architecture covers the general concepts, definitions, protocols, algorithms, and security requirements of IP security technology. In architecture, we learn about protocols, algorithms, definitions, and concepts. Now the ESP protocol means what? ESP means encapsulation security payload. It provides a confidentiality service. Encapsulation security payload is implemented in either two ways: ESP with optional authentication, ESP with authentication. That ESP protocol is implemented in two ways. That is, ESP means encapsulation security payload with optimal authentication or with authentication, or the encryption algorithm. The ESP control then encryption algorithm. The encryption algorithm is the document that describes various encryption algorithms used for encapsulation security payload. Now the AH protocol. AH means authentication header protocol. It is a protocol. Provides both authentication and integrity services. Authentication header is implemented in only one way, authentication along with integrity. But ESP control implemented in two ways. AH protocol is implemented in only one way, that is authentication along with integrity. Now the authentication algorithm. The authentication algorithm contains the set of documents that describe the authentication algorithm used for AH means authentication algorithm, authentication header, and for authentication option of ESP, encapsulation service payload. Now the DOI, domain of interpretation. DOI is the identifier that supports both AH and ESP protocols, means AH authentication header and encapsulation service payload. With both, its DOI, domain of interpretation, supports both AH and ESP. It contains values needed for documentation related to each other. Now the key management. At last, in architecture, we have key management. Key management contains the documents that describes how the keys are exchanged between sender and receiver. Key management is between the exchange of keys between sender and the receiver. Now let's see about the advantages of IP security. Strong security. IP security provides strong cryptographic security services that helps protect sensitive data and ensure network privacy and integrity. Wide compatibility. IP security is an open standard protocol that is widely supported by vendors and can be used in heterogeneous environments. Wide comparability is, it is an open standard protocol. It is widely supported by vendors and can be used in, it is also used in heterogeneous environments. Now the flexibility. IP security is the flexible security protocol. IP security can be configured to provide security for a wide range of network topologies, including point-to-point, site-to-site, and remote access connections. These advantages are similar to the features of IP security. Scalability. IP security can be secure large-scale networks and can be scaled up or down as needed. Scalability is secure large-scale networks and it is scaled up to down as needed. Improve network performance. IP security can help improve network performance by reducing network congestion and improving network efficiency. Now let's see about the disadvantages of IP security. Drawbacks of IP security. Configuration complexity. IP security can be complex to configure and requires specialized knowledge and skills. Compatibility issues. IP security can have compatibility issues with some network devices and applications, which can lead to interoperability problems. It has some compatibility issues, means networks and it has some issues with the network devices and its applications. Performance impact. IP security can impact network performance due to the overhead of encryption and decryption of the IP packets. IP security can impact, mostly its impact on due to overhead of encryption and decryption of IP packets. It have encryption and decryption of IP packets. It only impact on network performance. Key management. Key management is also disadvantages of IP security. IP security requires effective key management to ensure the security of cryptographic keys used for encryption, and authentication. Limited protection. IP security provides protection for IP traffic and other protocols such as ICMP DNS, domain name system, and routing protocols may still be vulnerable to attacks. Now let's see some of uses of IP security protocol. To encrypt application layer data. It is used to encrypt application layer data. This also provides security for routers sending routing data across the public internet. It is used in sending routing data. It is also provides authentication without encryption, like to authenticate that the data originates from a known sender. These are the uses of IP security. Thank you.